Hi everyone, welcome back. We are finishing this lesson with Module 3, Topic 2, Lesson 3, Talk the Talk, page 436. It says, what's your strategy? This lesson shows each equation written as P times X equals Q, where the P and Q are positive rational numbers and X is the unknown. You have investigated different strategies to solve these equations. Now, when they say P times X equals Q, where P and Q are positive numbers, they're just saying the equations have a number, then a variable, and then a number. And the variable here, the X, is being the unknown. Now, it might not be X, it might be N or R or H or whatever. Okay, so it says, then we are to sort each equation according to the strategy you think is most efficient. So the first one, 2n equals 12. So to isolate the variable to get the n by itself, I'm going to divide each side by 2. 2 divided by 2 would give me 1 or 1n. And then 12 divided by 2 is going to give me 6. So I would divide. So I'm going to put that one right here, division property of equality. Right here, my coefficient is connected to my variable with multiplication. And the coefficient is not in fractional form, so I could divide here as well. Yes, you can divide with a decimal. So that one would also go here on the division property of equality. And now 2/5 x equals 14. Here my coefficient is a fraction, so we have found that multiplying by the reciprocal makes it the easiest. So that one would go over here on the multiplication property of equality. Right, we would multiply both sides by 5/2. 7h equals 35. We have a non-fractional coefficient, so we could divide both sides. So 7h equals 35. We would put on the division side. 3x equals 55. Again, a non-fractional coefficient, so we would divide both sides by 3. So 3x equals 55. X divided by 4 equals 3/8. Remember, that's really 1/4. X is another way we can show that. So it has a fractional coefficient. So I would multiply by the reciprocal, which puts it over here, or it can be written as x divided by 4 equals 3/8. Okay, 1 1/10 m equals 5 5/10. So non-fractional, I could divide. So 1 1/10 equals 5. Oops, I'm sorry, I forgot the variable. M equals 5 5/10. And then lastly, 8r equals 3/4. Well, let's see. If I divide by 8, I am dividing by 8 over here, but then I'm dividing a fraction by a fraction. So I essentially have to multiply it by its reciprocal. So if I think about this in the very beginning as multiplication, if I multiply the 8r by its reciprocal, then I solve this side a lot faster. So this one is going to go over here as well, and it's because I had a fraction here. Provide a rationale for your choice of solutions or strategies. So for equations that didn't have any fractional parts, I would divide to isolate the variable using the division property of equality. So for fractions, no, sorry, for equations with fractions, I would multiply by the reciprocal to isolate the variable using the multiplication property of equality. All right, and you pause if you need to.